Let us remember, salute, and pray to these all six blessings giving sources. They are the Parabrahma Tattva, the Ishvara, the Adi Parashakti Mata, Jagan Mata, the Sakala Devata Gana, Samasta Rishi Muni, Guru Parampara, our own Gurus, Acharyas, last but not the least, the Shruti Mata in the form of Shruti Smriti, Purana Itihasa. Having remembered them, we do prarthana to them for what? To make us established in these 11 identities. First, may we be full of utsaha all the time. Second, may we be active and dynamic practically all the time. Third, may we never forget that we are the Adhyatmika Sadhakas. Fourth, we are the Shrotas. Fifth, we are the Jignasu of the Brahma Atma Tattva. Sixth one, we are the Mumukshus from the Samsara. Seventh one, we are the Shishyas of the Guru Gana. Eighth one, we are the Bhaktas of Paramatma. Ninth one, we have sufficient Vairagya. Tenth one, when we are in the world, we serve the world. 11th one, we work for the Dharma, Sanatana Dharma Sthapana. In all these things, let there be fullness. For this purpose, we remember, pray, tune to all those six Shaktis are the sources of empowerment and inspiration. Having done so, before entering to the study of this profound way of inspiring us by Bhagavan Shri Adi Shankara through quotations from so many Upanishads, telling us finally for us to understand, accept that only in the experience of the truth or reality or the Brahman that there is moksha, there is liberation from all sorts of limitations and conditions. How many Upanishads he is quoting to bring to our heart, my dear friends, at all periods of history, through all the Shastras, in all the Guru Shishya discussions, whenever, wherever, whichever the disciple approached the Guru with any sort of final problem of bondage, seeking liberation. Nowhere in no Shastra by no Guru at no period of history have given the guidance for anything for moksha other than the Paramatma Anubhuti, other than Brahma Anubhuti. So many historical periods, so many Guru Shishya interactions, so many of the Shastras, all of them are clearly, strongly, vehemently, when they are telling that only in the realization of the self there is liberation from not self, then we must pursue. When that conviction that we must pursue that and that and that alone, and only for that purpose, comes to us, then we genuinely become Shishya and truly learn the part lesson from the Gurus. And actually, we do the sadhana as sadhaka, definitely the Anubhuti Siddhi comes to us. So, before we study such great text, same three, four things in our today's initial some understanding, or let us call it as a general helpful thought, common sense thought. Mm, mm, mm. So, when the self experience alone is the goal, exclusively We have to pursue that and that alone. Who helps us in this regard? You know, when we are so much into the world and worldliness in our heart and totally slept to this spiritual vision is this Nirantara Shravana, Nirantara Upadesha Svikarana alone has finally the capacity to wake us up from this slumber both of what we should not do, we are doing that to bind ourselves, and what we should do for our moksha, that we are not doing. And again, these two drishtis of looking at the world and the effect of the world on us when we are inadvertent as being taught to us by Bhagavan Rama, we have to be very, very conscious about it. First of all, how where the whole spirituality it is like this. Every be attentive word or the sentence of the shloka of the Upanishad or Shastra should be heard, step 1, should be understood, step 2, should be felt, step 3, should be practiced, step 4, and should be experienced, the step 5. In these 5 steps are the helps we receive from the Guru and Shastra and the guidance. Two essential things for it is what? Basically, why should we study the Shastra and do all it? Only when we know these two things which we discuss now. One is only in the Paramatma Anubhuti there is moksha, and that is guided to us by the Shastra only. Paramatma Prapti is the moksha hetu. Marga Darshanam for sadhana is given to us by the Shastras. In this way, in these two things, when we are thorough convinced, then these 5 things of Shravanam of the Shastra Vachanam, Shabda Vachanam or Vakya or Shloka. Then Avagahana through Manana Chintanam. Then the Bhavana of it, feeling for that. Ki I must have that experience of Viveka. I must have the experience of that Vairagya. No, I must have the experience of the Sakshi Bhava. I must have experience of what I am if I am other than how it is if I am other than the Sharira. What is this experience that I am not the body wala? So these feelings are necessary after that understanding. What it looks like if I become Sadvastu beyond the Panchakoshas, Chidvastu beyond the Triputi of the Jnata Jnanam Gneyam. And Ananta Vastu, therefore Ananda without any of the limitation. है कि नहीं? ये फीलिंग हमको मिस करते हैं हम. If this feeling is consciously brought in us, like in the world also, it's all feeling. Ki if I travel in my own car, how wonderful it looks. Ki I need not ask for the taxi again or for the auto or the bus or so many tensions are avoided. Or I'm say driving my own self. I can go wherever I want, take my family members. That feeling inside makes that one person go and buy the car, get the money and all. So to the feeling of being in our own house, what a rented house it is, so problem and all. So to so many feelings, if I marry or if I get children or anything, these are all selfish things, even selfless. Feeling that when I help the world of people redeemed from the poverty, feeling if I can remove the hunger of some people by giving the food, feeling for the youth when employment is given to them. So whoever is feeling for whatever they are understanding, they are doing that. So too the Dharma Sthapana, those Rishi Munis, They feel if this moksha marga or these are given to the people, then they get a idea of what for the life has to be lived. Therefore, they wrote the books, they traveled across, they gave pravachana, they gave guidance. Understood? When the DM district collector feels, thus my district is having this water problem. So, how to sort it out? With the neighboring districts, what to coordinate, or what are the water sources, how the pipelines have to be made, you know, or between these two cities or towns or villages. There's no traveling connectivity. So, feeling how nice it would be if a 2 by 2 road is laid down, then people will come and go comfortably. Everywhere it is feeling, feeling, feeling. After that, only doing. In spirituality also, consciously we have to develop how it feels like when my heart is throbbing with full devotion to my Ishta Devata. How it feels like when I am in that Niruddha Chitta Bhumika or Ekagra Chitta Bhumika and meditating only on my Lord's divine feet. भक्त का फीलिंग होते हैं, योगी का फीलिंग, when I get that ekagrata parinama, how it looks like. है ना, a karma yogi's feeling कि whole life, every ounce of my time and energy, when I use in serving the world in different fields, without giving chance to any laziness or personal selfish bhoga adi. How wonderful it looks like. That I, like the Karpura, have melted my life in giving the light or service to the world. There is a great dhanyata. Feeling it is. In the same way, after hearing Shravanam, after understanding Mananam Chintanam, we have to have the feeling, the bhavana. After that, then we keeping up that feeling as an inspiration, we do what we are supposed to do. And when we do, actually it happens. Na? When it happens, then there is a anubhuti, experience. For these five things, the other two things. What is it? Only in the Paramatma Anubhuti there is moksha. Second, only the Shastras, Upanishads in this way make us understand the nature and availability of the self and make us the understand the sadhanas to be done. So those are the sadhanas which are said in each of these words, in each of these sentences. Then, therefore, I must understand, I must hear, understand, feel. Then the fourth is important, practice. Then the fifth one is till the anubhuti comes, keep practicing. Only one more thing if we add to the sequence of thoughts, the subject becomes complete. What it is, then what about the so far lived way of my outer life? Where only the world I am seeing, world only the desires I am getting about, and only I was pursuing that and that alone. है ना, ऐसे मेरा जीवन चल रहा था, क्या करें? उसको विद प्रॉपर विवेक वैराग्य विचार मिनिमाइज करते जाओ. वॉट एवर दी प्रतिपक्ष भावना दोष दृष्टि यू कैन डेवलप, इट इज गुड. है ना, the two most important things regarding the world are any every gain of the world is grosser and limited. Remember it. It is not subtler and infinite. Second one is what? These outer worldly, any of the pursuits only, they have the final effect of limiting us and binding us and cocooning us only, not making us infinite or liberated or fully expanded. In the nature of that pursuits, that is there. Again, consciously listen. One, they are all Jada Nashwara. They all end one day. They quickly end. Any pursuit of the worldly thing is, it is endful, it is limited. Second is what? It binds us. It doesn't make us liberated. It makes us enslaved, not a master, isn't it? Like I become a king. So become a king appears like becoming king, a great position, but you are slave only to that kingly position, isn't it? What is slavery? As the king has to live. If you don't do so, your kingdom will be taken away, isn't it? In that way, everything in the world has only limiting binding effect. In Atman, Paramatman, these things are not there because the self is infinite, all pervading. It gives infinite, all pervading anubhuti only, not finite, limited also. And it is not Jada or Nashvara, it is Shuddha Chaitanya and it is Shashvata. Like these many other Vicharana ke द्वारा, our earlier pursuits, we have to slowly understand that they are not so great or meaningful compared to the spiritual sadhana. Healthily understanding should happen. Not we are becoming sentimental, suppressing, emotional, out of compulsion. ऐसा नहीं. Proper viveka vairagya maturity से, umda से, we are withdrawing from the world. So these are the three aspects. Okay, the first aspect is in Paramatma Prapti there is moksha and Paramatma is indicated to us by the Shastras. Second aspect is the Shastra Jnanam. Every word, shloka, topic, thought should be heard, understood, felt, practiced, experienced. Third aspect is for that sake. When the question comes regarding what I was doing earlier, what about it? What of the entire world of beings who are not doing anything of spiritual, but they are only doing the worldly things? For that, this is the discussion. You know, like when the elections come, how hangama in the political field of the human beings. So much, the bargaining, the horse trading, the purchasing, the negotiation, mix-ups. हमको लगता है वही जिंदगी अरे भाई कब तक होगा वो टिल इलेक्शंस once it's over they'll be winner or winner loser or loser both are bound again loser is bound by the frustration to sit in the opposition winner is bound by the duties he'll have to do in both cases there is no moksha in the same way the economy of the country to be developed everything is useful nothing in the world is useless but they are all vyavahara. They are not paramarthika, isn't it? Remember it. These vyavaharas we have done earlier. We can do now, we can do later. But primarily discover the truth. Without discovering truth, every vyavahara is bondage. With the discovery of the truth, no vyavahara is bondage. Therefore, not discovering the truth is the bondage. Discovering the truth is moksha. पहले उस बात को छोड़ो मत. ज्ञानी बनो, then serve the world politically, serve the world economically, serve the world scientifically, serve the world medically. वो जैसे करना है करो or spiritually finally. But discover the truth. You first get yourself liberated from the bondages. Isn't it? This is the way we have to convince ourselves and pull away ourselves from the various worldly attractions or worldly temptations and worldly way of motivations, inspirations. That is the meaning of the sentence Sarva Dharman Parityajya. That is the meaning of Putreshanayaha, Vitteshanayaha, Lokeshanaya cha Vyuthaya Vaikshacharyam Jaranti. That is the meaning of Na Karmana, Na Prajaya, Na Dhanena. Tyagena eke Amrutattva Manashuhu. The deeper import of these shlokas in our life is this way. So today's thoughts are these. Let us see few more quotations. Om 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ सुकृते धिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसथा अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः ऋषिभ्यो नमः मुनिभ्यो नमः गुरुभ्यो नमः देवताभ्यो नमः श्री श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदाचार्य परंपरायै नमो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्धिद्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता पूर्वाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महात्मानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां भक्तसाधकसेवकानां शिष्याणां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलनेन धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रचार प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः श्री आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओमत श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद श्री आद्यशंकराचार्य कृत मंगलाचरण श्लोकम् ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्। अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः। ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ संबंध भाष्य। So friends, so many quotations we have seen. We have come up to सयो हवै तदच्छायम अशरीरम अलोहितं शुभ्रम अक्षरम वेदयस्ते वेदयस्ते यस्तु सौम्य स सर्ववित् भवति। About the Prashna Upanishad quote, up to this we have come. Even the next one is what? बहुत important है. Listen to this. Look into the Bhashyam. In that Bhashyam, we are in the continuation. There is no paragraph or anything. Yeah, second para we can say after the discussion of the first three topics of what is our essential self, how we come to bondage, how we get liberated. उसके बाद only through Brahma Vidya given in the Upanishad that the avidya is removed, that avidya janita bandhana is removed and moksha we get. Having vehemently saying that sentence to prove that the quotations from various Upanishads are taken up. And in that sequence, we have seen this latest one, Prashna Upanishad ka quote. Now there is a quotation from Narayana Prashna Upanishad only, in the sixth Prashna, sixth mantra, as we told yesterday, in this mantra, there are blessings also are there. There are final advices also are there. Final teachings also are there. Final precautions also are there. Then the reminder of whatever is taught so far by that Guru to those disciples. All of them put together are there in this one sentence. What he says, Guru there? Satam Vedyam Purusham Veda Yathama Brumo Mrityu Parivyathaha. So, Tam Vedyam Purusham Veda. Okay, Veda means come to know. Vedyam Veda, come to know that which is worthy of knowing. And what is that Vedyam? Nothing other than Purusha only. Therefore, Tam Purusham Vedyam Veda. Know that Purushana who is worthy of knowing. Okay, now add the other things. One is other than Purusha, anything else known, it is delusion because it is not real. Knowing Purusha alone is real knowing because he alone is real. Third, knowing Purusha is enough to be the Purusha because we are already that. Therefore, when the disciples going out, they may involve in various professions, they may involve in their grahastha dharma ityadi. Don't know, depending on their vasanas, prarabdhas, sankalpas, forced by the samishti. इतने कारण होते हैं हमारे व्यवहार के लिए. But none of this Vyavaharika track should have the power to distract us from the Paramarthik. So therefore, Vyavahara Guru is leaving it to the Prarabdha of the disciples. But Paramarthikata, the sadhana, the Purushartha, he is hinting at them. तुमको जो पाना है उसके लिए जो करना है वो तो मैं दे रहा हूं. I am not concerned what you do outside, but inside I am giving you the hint. The final hint and direction or guidance or blessings, suggestion, order, कुछ भी कहो. तम वेद्यम पुरुषम वेद. वेद पुरुषम वेद. तम पुरुषम वेद. तम वेद्यम पुरुषम वेद. So this one sentence can be put in so many ways. जिन पुरुष को जानने से मोक्ष मिलता है, जिन पुरुष को जानने के लिए मनुष्य बने, उन पुरुष को बिना जाने बाकी कुछ भी करे उसका क्या फायदा? This type of feeling. That Purusha, by knowing whom we get moksha. That Purusha, for knowing whom we are given this human life. If he is not known, then all our pursuits are waste. That's why Tam Purusham, Vedyam Purusham Veda is a very highly informative and inspirational guidance and direction. Is it entering into our hearts? That was the meaning of what we saw in the introduction. Listening, understanding, and feeling for it. That Purusha in my heart and in the entire universe. He is Vedya. He is to be known. He is to be known means he alone should be known. Means to know him alone, all our pursuit should be. Means nothing other than should be done. Nothing other than should not be done. कुछ भी इसके अलावा नहीं करना. Only that. That is the power of that sentence. That is the indication in that sentence. Tam Vedyam Purusham Veda. And Guru's kindness, Kripa. He says, Beta, tum kuch bhi karo, kuch bhi pao. But a day will come that you will become Mrityu Yukta. You will die. Then all your achievements are of no use, no? And secondly, same thing said in other language, any amount of achievements outer cannot remove your Mrityu Vyatha, Mrityu Bhaya. It is only the Atmanamurti which gives freedom from the Mrityu Bhaya, Mrityu Vyatha. Bhaya is fear, Vyatha is that dukkha. Therefore he says, Yatha ma vaha mrityu parivyathaha. Vaha means Yushmakam to all of you. Yatha, by knowing this above Purusha, Ma will never be there. Mrityu Parivyataha. Mrityu and Mrityu Sambandhi, any of the Bhaya or Dukkha will never be there to you. So Amrutatva Prapti is what is indicated, with which this sequence of quotation started. Now, that's the Prapti. What was the first thing? If you remember, Tata Tadvijnanat Amrutatvam. From that only the quotation started. After that only the quotation started. Tadvijnanat Amrutatvam. So here, Yatha Mavo Mrityu Parivyatha. Yatha, by the above knowledge of the Purusha, मृत्यु परिव्यता वह माँ, मृत्यु का परिव्यता वह तुम लोगों को माँ नहीं रहेगा. Otherwise, even if you become Brahmadeva, Brahma also one day has to drop his Brahma position. He also, only when he has got Parabrahma Vidya, then he becomes one with Brahman and gets moksha. He also is an endful entity. In his position also he will end as an individuality. When the position ends, the whole upadhis he'll have to change, go to somewhere else. मृत्यु किसी को नहीं छोड़ दे. आम ब्रह्म भुवनालोकाः पुनरावर्तिनः. अर्जुन माम उपेत्य तो कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते, because मृत्यु है ही नहीं. See how powerful, how sweet is this shloka. Tam vedyam purusham veda yatha mavo mrityuh parivyathaha. My dear children, I am sending you off. You are leaving the ashram and going. Final parting advice to you is what? That Purusha you must know, by which there is no mrityu parivyatha to you. The ultimate best two examples for this are, the first bestest is Parikshit. Isn't it? Parikshit, when he was in the womb of his mother, when Brahmastra was tortured him, troubled him, or even up to killed him also, it was on his mother's prayers, Bhagavan Krishna entered and protected him from that mrityu. Then, from that moment onwards, he was only one thing inquiring throughout life. Who is that Purusha who protected me? So I want to know that Purusha. That know is Veda. Vedyam Purusha. Who is that Purusha? I have to know. Tam Vedyam Purusham Veda. Agini? Then, while keeping that thought in his mind, because of which alone his name was Paritaha Ikshati, therefore Parikshit. Anybody comes in front, look at him. Is he the one who protected me when I was in mother's home? He was going on doing in a corner of his heart. Same time, the other responsibilities of taking care of that whole kingdom of Delhi and all, Astinapura, he was going on doing. And in that hunting, one mistake happened through him. He has put that dead snake in the gala of that Rishi, then the Rishi Putra gave the curse. Isn't it? Till that time, he was interested in knowing the Purusha, Vedyam Purusha Vedanam. But he was also involved in so many other things. Those activities have dominated his pursuit of Vedyam Purusham Veda. But when the curse came, and only 7 days, when he came to know he's going to live alive, all other things gave up. He became single point. This thing he would have done any time during the life. The 7 days which he spent exclusively in listening about Purusha and knowing him, could have done any time, and result would have come. But he was predominant or overpowered, dominated by other pursuits. But now even Ashana Pipasa also he gave up, called as Prayopaveshanam. I'll not have food or hunger or anything, thus food, water. I will only listen and know the Purusha. Because of that curse. Yatha mavo mrityuhu parivyataha. Two things happened. Mrityu bhaya bhi gaya, mrityu bhi gaya. मृत्यु भाई क्यों गया? बिकॉज ही रिकॉग्नाइज दिस द परमात्मा तत्व. मृत्यु क्यों गया? बिकॉज इन दैट रिकॉग्निशन ही गॉट अबाइडेंस, एक्सपीरियंस हो गया. वेद्यम पुरुषम, सी द ग्लोरी. That thanks to that Guru Shukadev ji, he went on teaching him. Example one. Like that, every Rishi Muni ka wahi kahani. Another is of Arjuna also. He was about fear of his own mrityu or the mrityu of his own Guru, Dronacharya, or grandmother, Bhishma, and all other. How can I kill them? He was talking the language of mrityu only. That's why Bhagavan told, Nayam hanti nahanyate. It is neither killer nor the killed. आएगा यह पूरा आगे श्लोकों में. Arjuna has recognized that Vedya Purusha. तमेव चाद्यम पुरुषम प्रबंधे यथ प्रवृत्ति प्रस्ता पुराणी. डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करके कृष्ण बताते 15 अध्याय में कैसे वेद्य पुरुष को शरणागत होकर उनके कृपा से उनको जानते हैं. देन आफ्टर मावो मृत्यु हो गया था. Arjuna did his own duty of fighting the war for dharma. In that, the inevitable consequence was the killing of all these happened. He was neither the karta nor karmapala touched him because he did it because it has to be done dharma ke liye. Later on, he discovered that Vedya Purusha, his own mrityu also he transcended. And in the bargain, in this Gita and such Shastras, what he said is, there is no marana or janma. There is only projection and dissolution of the projection. That's it. Okay? Never the pot is born, never the pot is dead. Pot is only imagined and projected. And that projected imagination dissolves. That's it. The reality, the mud always remains. The waves come and go. Water eternally remains. Wave is neither born nor died. It's only a projection on the water, the reality. In the same way, I am the Brahman, the reality. The Upadhis, their birth, their growth, their dejection, their destruction, all of that is projection only on the never dying, never changing, the truth. When our knowledge of this, remembrance of this, meditation on this, experience of this becomes more and more conspicuous, then the Janma Mrityu Yukta Upadhi, they won't touch us. And their Janma Mrityu will not bind us. It will not, that samsara will not be there. Like when I am abiding in that self. And if somebody says, हाँ मुझे आप बुढ़े हो रहे हो, मर जाओगे. मैं बुढ़ा कहाँ हूँ? I am the self. The body is the one, every body goes through that. It is natural. There is nothing wrong and nothing special about this body that I have to identify with it. Their body is much million times better than this in so many ways. किस कारण से इससे अटैच होना है? मेरा तो नहीं है क्योंकि ऐसे बहुत सारे आए गए. Isn't it? बहुत सारे आए एंड गए. अब हर एक के लिए आई कांट सिट एंड क्राई. He is one of them. No, no, it is special. There is nothing special about it. Everybody, all animals also like that. All so many bodies I got earlier, even I get future. They're all same. So to the mind, so to senses. So what? They're all projected. Why should we worry about a projected thing? Understood. That is the power of this teaching. So you tam vedyam purusham veda yatha mavo mrityu parivyathaha. We have done it yesterday 11 times also. Now the next one also we have seen. We have to see from that one. Ishavasika, 7th mantra. यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मैवाभूत विजानतः तत्र को मोहः कशोकः एकत्वमनुपश्यतः. That quotation Bhagavan is giving now. तत्र को मोहः कः शोकः एकत्वम अनुपश्यतः. Okay, when Pashyataha is experiencing, Anu means continuously, Ekatva means oneness. Ekatvam Anupashyata means that Ekameva Dvayam Sachidananda Brahma. When that alone, when one is abiding in through the experience gained after meditation preceded by the Shravana Manana Chintana. श्रवण मनन निधि ध्यासन के द्वारा अनुभव पाकर उसमें अबाइड होना. There is a meaning of anupashyata, ekatvam anupashyata. This ekatva is not created and seen. It is already is there, it is seen. Ekatvam anupashyata, try to understand the meaning of that word and feel it. Ekatvam anupashyata. Ekatva hai. Anupashyata means continuously reveling in the experience of that ekatattva. When this is achieved, tatra, in that state or in that self-realized master, ekatattva anubhava prapta master, guru, ko moha kashoka. The two mohas are, one is the projection of Dvaitam, second is that Dvaita should not perish. That Dvaita should not perish is never fulfilled because the Dvaita limitations, limited things definitely perish. Because of that, the Shoka comes. There is no Moha, therefore there is no Shoka. So the Dvaita projection is not there. Fear that the Dvaita will dissolve will not there. The cause of the, because of the fear of the loss of this Dvaita alone is there is Shoka. Shoka will never be there. And the Shoka Moha are the two things which are the bondage of all Jiva. The whole Bhagavad Gita's Bhashya of the first chapter completely up to the 10th shloka of second chapter. Bhagavan Adi Shankara comments only in this one sentence. He never gives commentary to the 47 shlokas of the first chapter. His commentary starts from the 11th shloka of second chapter. But he gives the Sambandha Bhashya of entire Gita. In that he says, the whole chapter 1, chapter 2 should be understood. Okay, in this sense, that portion has indicated that the Shoka and Moha are the bondages of the human beings, born out of avidya. Through vidya, the Moha, Moha, Shoka, दोनों निकल जाते. तत्र को मोह का शोक. Remember, Moha means Moha Vaichitya, the never existing duality is perceived. Then मोह में उसमें मोहित हो गए, उसको रियल मानने लगे, उसमें से सुख अपेक्षा करने लगे, उसके प्रति कामना को जागृत किया, उसको पाने के लिए प्रयत्न किए. All of them are moha. Like in the dream, you are walking in a beach, you have seen an ice cream रेडी वाला, गए उसका देखा 20 आइसक्रीम है वहाँ, तो ये वाला दे दो, कितना 40 रुपए ले लो, लिया, खाने लगा. Isn't it? That beach, that ocean, that ice cream ready, the ice cream, the seller, you the buyer, all of that is projection only, moha. Then the ice cream was costly or not tasty और हाथ से फिसल गया, शोक. और खा तो लिया, but then it caused the सर्दी, शोक. और एक ही था यार, और एक होता तो बढ़िया, शोक. और any other than this thing, one more ice cream I can have, शोक. अदर रेडी वाला चला गया, शोक. देखो, how many शोक, causes of शोक are there based on that ice cream in the dream. But all of them are only projections. The moment he wakes up and discovers one substratum on whom all them are projected, that's called ekatvam anupashyata. I am that one waking mind on whom all these things are projected out of moha, manyness, and then in that was the shoka. When the moha is not there, projections are not there. When the projections are there, on them only all the happenings which lead to shock. They are not there, therefore there is no shock. That's the meaning of na rahega baas, na bachegi बांसुरी. ना कोई समुंदर है, ना कोई रेडी है, ना कोई आइसक्रीम है, ना कोई आइसक्रीम फिसल गया. का शोक कहाँ? शोक is मृत्यु related, modification related. That is shok. Very powerful mantra this is. यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्येवानुपश्यति सर्वभूतेषु च आत्मानं ततो न विजुगुप्सते. यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मैव अभूत् विजानतः तत्र को मोहः कः शोकः. यस्मिन्, the person in whose knowledge, सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मा एव अभूत्. Everything he is seeing from the substratum standpoint, and that substratum is experienced as I. That's the meaning of Sarvani Bhutani Atma Eva Abhut. Tatra, in that experience, when there is no Dvaita, where is Moha? In the Dvaita only, there are always troubles. The troubles give the Shoka. There are no troubles, no Shoka. Tatra ko moha ka shoka ekatvam anupashyata. पॉसिबल ही नहीं है कोई मोह का भी शोक का भी. When one knows that ekatattva. Now the completeness of the understanding of the sentence as we are doing with every sentence is the understanding of opposite of it. What is that? Yasmin sarvani bhutani atma na abhut. When one doesn't discover the supreme reality, the Brahman, the Atman, which is Ekameva Advayam, common in everyone, you can't avoid the moha because the Dvaita will be there. You can't avoid the shoka. तो एकत्व अनुपश्यतः को मोह को शकः अनेकत्व अनुपश्यतः मोह विल बी देयर शोक विल कट. अब देखो सच रियलिटी दिस ट्रूथ इज, बट वी डोंट रिसीव इट because we don't listen with so much rapt attention. We don't respectfully, reverentially contemplate on it. Therefore, we don't subtly understand it. Thereafter, we don't feel for it. We never do sadhana. Therefore, we never get moksha. इस नेवर को एन निकाल दो, एवर एवर कर दो बस. द शोक मोह आर द संसार. भाई दे गो अवे. एकत्व अनुपश्यतः. When you discover that one without second Paramatma, everything else will increase your shoka and moha. And that which increases shoka moha called samsara, that one we are pursuing with so much of liking and all, and that which gives us freedom from shoka moha, we are thinking that path to be inimical, path to be not for me as if. देखो लोगों का शोक मोह के ऊपर ही मोह है कि हम शोक मोह में है, नहीं जानना ही मोह है अगेन. Now देखो, that is why anybody when he realizes all these truths, he will look back into his own life and laugh like a madman because how bevakoof I was. The Shokamoha creating things, I was involving with so much intensity. And when the gurus used to come to me in every life, telling me about the Eka Tattva, discovering which the Shokamoha would have gone, I just laughed at them. I just neglected them. I just disrespected them. मेरे जैसा कोई बेवकूफ था ही नहीं. There is a great laugh, regret also, guilt also. Just like that sometimes. क्या बेवकूफ था मैं करके. अभी we are enjoying the बेवकूफी. Then we'll know. Enjoying means we are feeling like in the case of doctor medicine. Take this medicine, don't eat this, eat this. You will be healthy. That suffering of your bimari will not be there to you. And all these things, because we don't love or respect the doctor, we don't do. Medicine not taken. That which is not to be eaten, eaten. Which is to be eaten, not eaten. Then what will happen to the bimari? Will it go or will it increase? It will increase only. So take the dawai of ekatvam anupashyata. Then drop moha, then drop shoka. So neither we have seen the ekatvam nor dropped the delusory world's importance, the importance given to the world, dual world, world of duality. Therefore, never we are free from this shock. Which guru and what God and what Shastra will help more than this to any fellow? Any doctor you go, he will do the same because well, you have the disease. This is the medicine, these are the precautions. अब हजारों डॉक्टरों के पास दूसरे दवाई के लिए जाना बेवकूफ़ी है कि नहीं? ये जो दवाई है इस बीमारी के लिए वही ले लो. That is first doctor only taught you or gave you. But you are going on changing the doctor to change the medicine. That is called moha, and that is allowing the disease to continue. It is called a shoka. So any number of Upanishads, any number of times we study from any number of masters in any number of classes. The final thing is this only. Ekatvam anupashyataha. Discover that one without second Brahman in the heart. That alone removes the moha of the duality, and the duality moha created show. Here it's in an objection manner it is said. उपनिषद कभी बात को दृढ़ता से बोलना चाहती है ना, she will put it in the form of an objection or a question to the student. को मोहा कशो का, अबे तुम बताओ उधर कौन सा कैसा मोह है, कौन सा कैसा शोक है जहां एक परमात्मा को जान लिया. हिम्मत है दिखाने को कोई शोक और मोह को, वहां हो ही नहीं सकता. ऑपोजिट ऑफ इट इज you can never be free from shoka and moha when ekatvam anupashyata is not achieved. We told you once about Rama and Katha. With devotion surrender to Rama, even in jungle, Sita ji was happy, even though there are no comforts of Ayodhya or Janakapuri. But once she asked for the golden deer, she was taken away from Lord Rama into the golden palatial Lanka. Then she was told, now be happy and show. She can't be free from shoka and moha with all the materialism outside because Rama is not there. Therefore, no nadi will be happy wherever it is with all its lavishness till it merges with the ocean. No Rupanama Yukta individuals, you and I can be happy, jivas, till we become one with our Brahma Tattva. Ekatvam anubhashyata. Otherwise, neither moha, confusion, misunderstanding, ignorance goes, nor the shoka goes away. Shoka moha grasta hi hum rahenge. हम देखो, to understand that we are in shoka moha itself, how much of subtlety of the intellect, ekagrata of the intellect, sattva guna of the intellect is required. For that, how many lives, karma yoga, bhakti yoga, ashtanga yoga we have to do. Disciplined life to purify antakarana from tamo rajo guna, and only in the sattva guna the jnana prakash hota hai. These are all ज्ञान है ना. एकत्व का पाने से शोक मोह से पूर्ण मुक्त होते हैं हम. दिस इज ज्ञान एंड दिस इज द वे टू डिस्कवर द एकतत्व. मेडिटेशन in the seat of meditation, before that the contemplation के बाद अन्वय व्यतिरेक साधना. In that अन्वय sadhana sthiti, we enter into the experience of our own essential self. That is called meditation. Dhyana is a anubhuti. Dhyana is a noun, a state of being, not an action. This is how beautiful mantra it is. I really loved it. चलो पढ़ो 11 बार 12 बार. तत्र को मोहः कशोकः एकत्वम् अनुपश्यतः. तत्र को मोहः कशोकः ekatvam anupashyatah. While chanting these three mantras, this mantra, Do the three things. First, feel the meaning of it. Second, oh, therefore, when I discover my essential self, then all the Shokam Yuga Moha will go away. Instead of discovering the Ekatvam, if I continue in this world of multiplicity, I'll continue suffering Shoka Moha. Therefore, commitment is by discovering the Ekatattva, I'll be freeing myself from Shoka Moha. ये कमिटमेंट ये कन्विक्शन दृढ़ करते हुए चैंट करना है इस मंत्र को. तत्र को मोहः कशोकः एकत्वमनुपश्यतः 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 तत्र को मोहः कशोकः एकत्वम् अनुपश्यतः एकत्वम् अनुपश्यतः तत्र को मोहः कशोकः. Start contemplating on these lines. Enough of worrying, brooding about worldly things. बहुत हो गया, बस वो सब बेवकूफ़ है, संसार है. And everybody did that and everybody got lost in that only. And whoever have done this contemplation, every one of them got liberation. Okay. Now in the same Upanishad Ishavasya, another quote, next one, number I have forgotten. Vidyaya Amrutam Ashnuti is the next one. आप देखो 11th mantra. अविद्यया मृत्युम तीर्त्वा विद्यया अमृतमश्नुते. सो विद्यया अमृतमश्नुते. एंड देखो विद्या को थोड़ा आप डीपली समझ लेना. 2-3 एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ विद्या. विद्या इज बेसिकली नोइंग. Vidya means basically knowing. Now, interesting point is what? What is the thing which we will know, which we can know? That which is reality. How can you know the unreal, imaginary, projected? देखो और विद्या means reality का योग. No, that vidya or the reality, can it be other than me? It can't be, because if it is other than me, I have the experience of myself to be real, then it becomes unreal. And if I am other than it, then I am not existing, but I don't have that experience. That were two sentences. Vidya means vidyamana vastus vidya only. जो एग्जिस्टिंग है सत्ता सद्वस्तु, उसी का विद्या है, वो मैं ही हूं. And that me is eternal. That's why when I discover my identity, I am also immortal. That's why Vidya Amritam Ashnute. See how this sentence, when we contemplate, good knowledge that gets revealed to us. Vidya is knowledge. Knowledge is about the existing thing only, not anything which is not existing. And what is existing? The pure existence only, which is called as a Brahman. Then Brahman is everywhere there, therefore it is there in me also. And personally it is experienced by me as Atman. Therefore Vidya means always Atma Vidya. That's why in Mundaka Upanishad, only Atma Vidya is called Vidya. Everything in which all the Chatur Vedas, Vedangas, 6 of them, all of them were put by Angirasa Rishi in Avidya only, or Aparavidya. या तद अक्षरम अधिगम्यते. द अक्षर आत्मा का अनुभव देने वाला ही परा विद्या है. He talks about that. We have seen it. So Atma Vidya Amurtam Ashtata. Here also Vidya is knowing is being, because I am already that. So Atma Vidya is equal to Atma Prapti, is equal to Atma Anubhuti. Because the Atma is never an aprapta vastu. It is already there, but avidya, ignorance of it is there. Therefore, when we gain the vidya, the avidya goes away. Atman is not gained. Atman I am already. I am not the Atman, I am something anatma. Those two problems go away because of the vidya and sadhana. We told you the detergent removes the dirt. Then the cleanliness of the cloth, which is its inherent nature, gets expressed. The same way, the emily or chemical cleans the dirt that is there on the lamp, whichever we are washing, the metallic thing. Then the shining of the metal, which is natural, it expresses. So, to I am already Brahman, but avidya, that I am not Brahman, leading to the anatman taken as atman. These two are removed through the vidya. Then I realize what I am. I don't become Brahman, remember. I realize I am already Brahman. I am always that. Even now, when I am living as Jiva, I am that only. Even now, when the husband living as husband is man only. But through the conditioning, he is as an husband suffering or responsible or whatever. Vidya Amrita Vastu is another beautiful shloka. पढ़िएगा 11 बार. विद्या अमृतमश्नुते विद्या अमृतमश्नुते विद्या अमृतमश्नुते विद्या अमृतम अश्नुते विद्या अमृतमश्नुते विद्या अमृतमश्नुते विद्या अमृतम अश्नुते 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 विद्या अमृतम अश्नुते. Ashnute means prapnoti. Prapnoti means experiences. Amrita means immortality. Vidya means with the Atma Vidya. Now, of this shloka also, the opposite of it is 100% is real. If the Vidya gives you Amritatva, Vidya is not gained. If you are living in Avidya, then Mrutam Ashnute. Will always experience the Mrityu. Experience the fear of the Mrityu. Because in the Avidya, the Upadhis are created and we identify with them. अविद्या क्या करती है? 3 बातें. द रियलिटी छुपाती है, अनरियल अनात्मा को क्रिएट प्रोजेक्ट करती है और उससे आइडेंटिफाई कराती. आवरण विक्षेप आरोपण है ना. when the vikshepa of the unreal anatman is projected, which is unreal, which is changing, which is modifying, perishable, with that when I get aropita or identified, naturally there will be dukkha only. Because changeable, perishable, unreal upadhi we are identified with. So always be in this mode of contemplation as much as possible and strengthen the knowledge. With the strong knowledge only, the conviction to do, the due sadhana will come. And when the sadhanas are done, truly the experience will come. Really, this is a beautiful way of living life for spiritual realization. बाकी सारे anybody will do. They're all low level. To inspire us, pursuing Atma-jnana, these many quotes are given. ठीक है बाबा. Next one is from Kena Upanishad 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3 from the Shwethashwathara. Again 1 from Katha. Again 2 from the Shweta and last one from Katha. सब 8-9 quotes आ रहे. 2 दिन लगेगा. ऐसे धीरे पढ़ेंगे. We are studying Upanishad only. Every of these mantras, Upanishad mantras only, na? About Brahman only, which is the theme of the Upanishad. Therefore, we are not missing Upanishad. Here, as I told you, Before the major Upanishads of Chandogya Brihadaranyaka commentary started, having done all the 8 Upanishads commentary, when this ninth is commented, Bhagavan Shankara might have thought, "Okay, let me bring the essence of all the Upanishads already studied. Some are there, of course, from Chandogya Brihadaranyaka also. So he is revising for himself and us. Therefore, we are not studying anything other than Upanishad only when we are doing this quotations ka thorough examination. But it's giving very good data, very good refreshing course. मुझे तो बहुत मजा आ रहा है ये वाला पोर्शन को पढ़ते पढ़ाते. कंटिन्यू. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. A very refreshing thing for me when I study this portion, because we are able to recollect all other Upanishads also. And a test for us whether we remember some things or not. Shwethashwathara Bhashyam, if you study, all the necessary study of all Upanishads is fulfilled or taken care here. Okay, thank you.